So Fula coming to you with another video. Shout outs to the whole LGBC. So yeah, man. Again, I've said it before. I say it again. Once a demon, always a demon. Once a fuckboy, always a fuckboy. Once a hoe bitch, always a hoe bitch. Once a thotty wop, always a thotty wop. And this is addressed to Natureboy and his so-called wife, aka his, just in my opinion, just his fuck buddy named Velvet. Okay, they haven't changed, all right, and they're not going to change. Jail did not humble him. It did not make him any better or anything like that. And the fact of the matter is, we see from this current episode of what happened with his quote-unquote newest member that shit was all about getting money, and that shit was all about what's in it for me, and that shit had nothing to do with spreading a message or anything like that. You know, he just used her for money because he was in the jam, I reckon, and he, you know, because she had money, he thought he was prepared to roll with the punches that came with the money. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, this shows that this nigga is nothing more than a beta male. You know, we talk about, oh, I'm alpha and I'm this and I'm that. No, you're not, nigga. You're a beta. Shut the hell up, because an alpha would not be in that circumstance. An alpha would see to it that, you know, every stone is left unturned and that he has something going for himself and doesn't have to rely on a woman, okay, to see that everything's okay and see that he's okay. So get the hell out of here, nigga. You're nothing more than, in fact, my sister is more alpha male than you. You know, my sister is a medical student right now, and she's more alpha than you. You know, she doesn't have to call me or ask me for anything. You know, in fact, she asked me to just come visit her. That's all she asked of me. So shut the hell up, nigga. You're really like, it's really ridiculous how niggas still support this nigga, okay? And I'm not doing this because I need views. I'm not people like World News. I'm not people like Latonya. You know, when the nigga got locked up, I was sincerely elated when he got locked up. I was sincerely elated about that, okay? As a matter of fact, I was doing my utmost to see, okay, what's needed to put the nail on the coffin to keep this nigga locked up. You know, that's what I was that's what I was looking to do, okay? And unfortunately, certain people in certain elements figured that since he was locked up, their channels or their platforms could not prosper or could not flourish without having him as their topic of discussion. And unfortunately, he was released, and unfortunately, those channels resumed their business, their 5-hour lives, once he was released, okay? And because of that, we're back to the fuckboy shit. You know, unfortunately, we're back again, you know. And all I'm going to say is that, you know, Velvet and him, they're one and the same. They're just the same person, you know. That's it. I mean, if you look in both of their eyes, you see the devil, you know, regardless. There's no goodness to come out of them. You know, they say, I'm sorry, this, that, and the other. You know, I apologize, I forgive you guys and stuff like that. They're not, the moment he gets a come up and the moment one of these stupid ass people donate to him, is the moment he'll be back to his fuckboy shit. Well, he's already on his fuckboy shit. We see that right now. Now, I don't know if this woman was lying about him having sex in front of the baby, while she's awake, but I don't put it past her. I really don't. I, I can't put something like that past him. So with that being said, he's doing the same patterns over and over again. The patterns are repeating over and over again. He went on a radio station and he said, I don't have any money right now. I had to call Corporate Nation for, they have $190 left for donations, this, that, and the other. So read between the lines, people. He's just asking for donations. He's just fetching for donations. Okay? It has nothing to do with him actually trying to tell his piece. Telling his piece is secondary. The nigga's begging for money. And you call this nigga an alpha male? You call this nigga a chief? You call this nigga God? You call this nigga Christ? Get the hell out of here. This nigga's a bum ass nigga, man. And this dust bucket ass baby mama is too. Bums. They're just a bunch of bums. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. Just bum ass niggas, man. Just and I guess this is entertainment for a lot of people. It's not only entertainment, but it's sad to say it, but it's a means of some people making a damn living. It's sad to say it, but it is what it is. But I have a question for those people who are making a living off of this nigga. Is your living worth the future generations living? Because now you have a little person, I think he's like only 18 years old, alright, who's now following this nigga, and you see who the nigga is trying to recruit. This nigga, I don't know his name. His name is Rara or something. This nigga is 18 years old. This nigga already decided that he's bisexual. The nigga already said that he has the same condition that Natureboy has, which is the something dermatitis, which leads me to believe the nigga already has an STD already. The nigga already has kids, I believe. The nigga has been incarcerated. I think the nigga said he had diabetes. And now he's saying, regurgitating the whole bullshit that Natureboy has regurgitated. But this is our future generation. Alright, and he's already sucked in. I can't see this, man. I can't, if there's something I can do, I can't let this happen. Because the future generation is going to lead us forward, all right, whether we like it or not. Now, granted, I'm still pretty young, okay? I'm still very young. But still, at the end of the day, this dude is a baby, all right? This dude hasn't even cracked the surface of his life yet. And he's already saying that. He has not even finished high school yet, okay? And it's not too late to do those things. But now it's just, nah, man, I can't let this go down like this, man. So that's why I have the question for all the niggas who make money off of Natureboy, for all the niggas who basically were responsible for him being released. That's why I want to ask you, is your channel and is your monetization of your channel worth this nigga doing all kinds of fuckboy shit and affecting the future generation in the process? That's just my question I have to ask, And let's not mention that the women, the women will see this as well. And what I mean by women, I'm talking about the young ladies will see how Velvet Stotty ass and nasty herpes infested ass acts, and they may say, oh, I need to do the same thing, So I don't know, man, what to say. I hope to God that the Most High just goes ahead and ends his shit. I hope somehow, some way that his shit is ended and that, you know, the youth, because the youth already have things going against them already. They already have forces going against them already. They don't need to, become one with one of the forces that's going against them. They don't need that shit, you know. So this is why I say things, you know. I don't care. This ain't for me. This ain't for my channel. This is for the youth. Because the thing is, I work with youth, man. I'm, you know, although I'm an athlete, I'm a coach too. I'm a coach, you know, so I coach the youth a lot. You think I wanted them to see this shit? No. What if one of them came to me one day and said, "Oh, yo, coach, you know, it's okay to be raped. That's part of your growth." Or, you know, semen's nutritious for little babies. Like, what if they come to me one day and say that? Because the internet is a big channel. Do you think, you know, no, man. No. For real. For real, for real. So if you think he's changed, or if you think he's any different, or you think Velvet is any different, then woe to you and good riddance. I hope you get what's coming to you, you know, because this is not cool. This is not cool. This nigga, as you see, he was a user, all right? I knew the woman was loaded. Everybody knew that she was loaded, okay? Anybody clear as daylight can see that she was loaded. There would be no other reason for her to come over there except that she was loaded, all right? And perhaps maybe she was thirsty for some dick. I don't know, okay? But I don't know why she would want herpes infested dick. That's beyond my scope, you know, seriously. That's beyond me, you know. But anyhow, man, that's all I got for this video. Fula signing out. Njala.